Every single banana you have ever eaten is a clone. Every banana in London, every banana in Tokyo, every banana in New York. They are not just the same species, they are the exact same organism. If you took a DNA test of a banana you ate in 1995 and one you ate this morning, the results would be identical. They are all genetic photocopies of a single mutant fruit called the Cavendish. And that is a massive problem, because nature hates a monopoly. Right now, a microscopic assassin is hunting down the Cavendish. It has already crossed the oceans. It has already breached the borders of the Americas. And because every banana is a clone, if this assassin learns how to kill one of them, it can kill all of them. We are literally watching a global extinction event in slow motion. And the scary part? This has happened before. Ask your great-grandparents about bananas, and they'll tell you something weird. Bananas used to taste better. They aren't being nostalgic. They're telling the truth. Before 1950, the world didn't eat the Cavendish. We ate a fruit called the Gros Michel, or Big Mike. Big Mike was superior in every way. It was creamier, it was sweeter, and you know that fake artificial banana candy flavor that tastes nothing like a real banana? That is exactly what Big Mike tasted like. That candy isn't a lie, it's a ghost flavor from a dead fruit. So, where did Big Mike go? In the early 1900s, the banana industry made a fatal error. They planted Big Mike everywhere, billions of trees, all identical. Then, the soil turned against them. A fungus called Fusarium oxysporum, or Panama Disease, woke up. It attacked the roots and rotted the plant from the inside out. It was a massacre. The fungus marched through Central America like an army. By the late 50s, the Gros Michel was wiped out of the global market. The banana barons were panic-stricken. They needed a replacement, fast. They found a smaller, bland variety in a greenhouse in England. It bruised easily. It didn't taste as good, but it had one superpower. It was immune to Panama disease. That fruit was the Cavendish. The industry pivoted 100% to this new clone. They saved the business, but they didn't fix the problem. They just reset the clock. To understand why we are in this mess, you have to understand the people who built this industry. These weren't farmers. They were conquerors. Enter the United Fruit Company. Today you might know them as Chiquita. In the 20th century, they were more powerful than governments. There's a reason we use the term Banana Republic. It wasn't just a clothing store. It was a dark reality engineered by men like Sam Zamuri, the Banana King. Zamuri was a Russian immigrant who started by selling ripe bananas out of a boxcar. When the government of Honduras tried to tax his business, Zamuri didn't hire a lawyer. He hired a mercenary army. He bought a surplus Navy warship, smuggled weapons, sailed to Honduras, and overthrew the government. He installed a puppet president who cut the taxes. Just like that. And it got worse. In 1954, when Guatemala's president tried to give some of United Fruit's unused land back to poor farmers, the company called Washington. They convinced the CIA that Guatemala was going communist. The CIA launched Operation PBSUCESS. They bombed the capital. They toppled the government. The result? United Fruit kept their land. The cloning continued unchecked. They had total control. They had blood on their hands. But they had forgotten one thing. You can overthrow a government, but you cannot negotiate with biology. Fast forward to today. The Cavendish has had a good run, but the ghost of the Gros Michel has returned. The fungus mutated. It's called Tropical Race 4, TR4. It emerged in Taiwan in the 90s. It destroyed crops in China, Indonesia, and Africa. For decades, the Latin American giants held their breath. They knew that if TR4 reached the Americas, the heart of the global banana trade, it was game over. In 2019, the nightmare scenario happened. TR4 was found in Colombia. In 2021, it hit Peru. In 2023, Venezuela. The noose is tightening. The Cavendish has zero resistance to TR4. Once it enters a plantation, the soil is poisoned for decades. So, are we looking at a world without bananas? Maybe, but the thriller has one final twist: the mad science solution. In a high-security lab in Australia, a scientist named James Dale has spent 20 years building a super banana. He took a gene from a wild banana, one that is inedible but immune to the fungus, and spliced it into the Cavendish. He created the QCAV4, a genetically modified organism designed to survive the apocalypse. In 2024, Australia became the first country in the world to approve prove it. But here is the catch. The big banana companies are terrified that if they switch to the Franken banana, you, the consumer, will stop buying them. So we are at a standoff. On one side, an unstoppable fungus eating the world's supply. On the other side, a genetically edited mutant that consumers are afraid to eat. The next time you peel a banana, take a good look at it. It might seem like just a cheap, healthy snack, but it is actually a relic. A clone of a clone, standing on the edge of a cliff, waiting for the fall. Enjoy your breakfast while you still can. If you think the banana conspiracy is wild, wait until I tell you the truth about diamonds.